Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. Today, we're discussing a brand new credit card that pre-approved me for a $7,000 guaranteed limit. This requires no income verification and can even help you earn American Express membership reward points. I'll give you a complete breakdown of the brand new Rakuten American Express powered by Imprint. This isn't your typical cashback card. It's a hybrid system that bridges American Express level rewards with one of the most powerful cashback platforms in the country. And it's doing all of this without the complicated application process that we've come to expect. So if you've been looking for an easy way to build or expand your credit with a no-doc approval process and high limit potential, then stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know whether this card deserves a place in your wallet, and we'll also discuss the data points for approval. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Every week, I break down new credit products, hidden funding opportunities, and insider strategies that help you build wealth a lot faster. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we talk about the new card itself, you need to understand what Rakuten actually is. Rakuten is one of the largest cashback platforms online, and most people still have no idea how much money they're leaving on the table by not using it. In simple terms, it's a portal that gives you cash back just for shopping through their links or using a link card at partner stores. When you shop at places like Saks Fifth Avenue, Best Buy, Dell, Lowe's, or even Macy's, Rakuten gives you a percentage of the total purchase back, often between 1% and 4%. But during major sales like Black Friday, that can shoot up to 15% or even more than that. And it's not limited to just online shopping. Rakuten also offers in-store cash back when you link a credit card or debit card and shop at participating stores. They even have a dining rewards program that lets you earn cash back at select restaurants when you pay with a linked card. But here's where it connects to American Express. Most people think Rakuten is just a cashback site, but if you have any American Express card that earns membership reward points like the Amex Gold, Platinum, or Green card, Rakuten gives you the option to convert your cash back directly into Amex points at a 1-to-1 ratio. So instead of earning $10 back, you can earn 1,000 membership reward points, which many value at around 2 cents per point, effectively doubling your return. To enable this, you just toggle one setting inside of your Rakuten account that says Earn Membership Reward Points. Once that's on, every dollar you earn in cash back becomes Amex points instead. The beauty of this is that those points are deposited straight into your Amex Rewards account, the same one you already use for flights, hotels, or even statement credits. So you're able to combine these with points earned from other Amex cards and stack your redemptions with maximum value. Now, all of that alone makes Rakuten a very powerful tool. But what happens when you merge this platform with its own credit card, a card designed specifically to amplify those rewards? That's what the new Rakuten American Express card is built to do. This new card, issued by Imprint in partnership with American Express, is designed to supercharge your Rakuten earnings. The main feature is simple. You earn an additional 4% cash back or 4x membership reward points on any purchase you make through Rakuten's partner stores, up to $7,000 in spending per calendar year. That means if a store already offers 2% cash back through Rakuten, using the Rakuten Amex card bumps that total to 6%. If the store offers 10% during a special promotion, your total becomes 14%. It's all stackable. Let that sink in for a second. Earning 14% back on purchases from major retailers is virtually unheard of in the credit card world. Every approved cardholder has access to that $7,000 reward cap, and since it's a no-doc card, the application process doesn't require proof of income or employment. It's fast, simple, and based largely on your existing credit profile and Rakuten account activity. After you hit that $7,000 threshold, your bonus category drops from 4% to 1%, but you'll still earn rewards on every purchase. For most people, that's plenty of room to rack up significant cash back or points every single year. One of the most underrated features of this new card is how it interacts with Rakuten Dining. If you're part of Rakuten's restaurant reward program, you already earn 5% back when you use a link card at participating restaurants. But when you pay with the Rakuten Amex card, that doubles to 10% total, 5% from the dining program and another 5% from the card itself. Again, this is unheard of. 10% back at restaurants that are already part of the program, and since Rakuten's network is growing fast, those dining options are expanding every month. If a restaurant isn't in the dining program, you'll still earn 2% back on regular dining and groceries and 1% on everything else. This means there's no complicated rotating categories, no activation windows, just straightforward automatic rewards that compound into serious value over time. Now, there's one small detail about Rakuten that confuses new users, and that's the payout timing. Rakuten doesn't send you rewards immediately after every purchase. Instead, they follow a quarterly payout schedule, which means you receive your cash back or your points every 3 months, around the 15th or the middle of each month in each quarter. So for example, the earnings made between April and June, you'll receive your payout around August 15th. This might sound slow, but in practice, it's really not a big deal. Most people accumulate rewards gradually, and having quarterly payouts helps you see meaningful deposits rather than just seeing a small amount that trickles in every once in a while. If you're earning points instead of cash, those membership rewards will automatically appear in your Amex account during that payout window. Now let's talk about the welcome bonus. To be honest, this one isn't really mind-blowing. New cardholders get a $100 bonus after spending $1,000 within the first 90 days, and of course, that is at the time of recording this video. This can change. That's not exactly the kind of bonus that makes headlines, especially compared to other cards like the Chase Freedom Flex or the Amex Blue Cash Everyday, which usually offers $200 or more for their welcome bonuses. However, what the Rakuten card lacks in upfront bonuses, it makes up for in ongoing reward potential. And the best part, it has no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. So that means you can keep this card long term without worrying about offsetting any yearly cost. Now, while the card doesn't charge foreign transaction fees, it's still an American Express product, so international acceptance may be limited. For most people, it's best used in the US, where Rakuten's partnerships and bonus categories really shine. You also might be wondering who is Imprint and why does their name keep showing up next to American Express. Imprint is a fintech company that works behind the scenes with brands to create customized credit products. Think of them as the infrastructure provider that makes these kind of brand cards possible. They handle underwriting, payments, and management, while the partner brand, in this case Rakuten, controls the rewards and experience. Now, here's where this partnership becomes important for approvals. Unlike traditional banks, Imprint uses a simplified approval process based primarily on your credit data and account behavior. That means no hassle, no paperwork, and near instant decisions, as well as a simple pre-approval. For people looking to get a high limit card quickly, especially up to $7,000, that is a game changer. It gives both beginners and experienced users access to a meaningful limit without the red tape that normally slows everything down. Now finally, let's discuss the data points to get approved for this card. First, this card does allow you to get pre-approved before accepting the offer. Your TransUnion Credit Bureau report must be unfrozen or you will not be able to see your offer. When it comes to credit score requirements, there's no available information about a specific score. However, if you go to www.imprint.co/partners, you'll see all the brands that Imprint partners with and those credit cards as well. And again, while specific requirements for consumers applying for an Imprint-powered card vary by the brand, the overall average indicates a need for a score of at least 670 and often higher for approval. However, from the information that I gathered, it seems like the high score that they're looking for is around 705, and if the average is 670, then I would think that the minimum score would be around 635. So if you're anywhere from 635 to 705, with 670 being the average, you can get this card if you're within that range. Again, that's from me doing my own deductive reasoning and my own research. I would suggest your credit utilization be less than 10%, but again, that's just another rule of thumb. And at the time that I applied, my utilization was somewhere around 5%. Also, no derogatory marks like late payments, collections, or charge-offs. And keep in mind, you can get pre-qualified for this card, so it doesn't hurt to apply. Now, before we go to the website, let's talk strategy. This card isn't for everyone, but for the right person, it can be a gold mine. If you're someone who shops online frequently, especially through Rakuten's partner network, this card is practically built for you. It rewards consistent shoppers who know how to plan purchases around big sales. It's also great for credit builders who want a respectable limit without dealing with proof of income paperwork. The no doc approval means you can get started faster and establish a strong credit profile right away with Rakuten and American Express. If you're the kind of person who will use Rakuten for a major purchase like electronics, furniture, or seasonal sales, or who enjoys stacking deals between Rakuten, American Express, and retailers, then this card will offer ridiculous upside. However, if you rarely use Rakuten or prefer cashback cards with simpler reward programs, this might not be the best fit. So currently we are on Rakuten.com. I will put a link in the description and then you can click on that and you'll get right to this site. You'll want to click on Apply Now. And again, you can see if you're pre-approved before any impact to your credit score. You'll also want to make sure that you unfreeze your TransUnion credit score. So to get started, you'll want to enter your mobile phone number and then you'll also want to enter the last four of your social. After that, you'll be asked to enter your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your personal email, your home address, your city, your zip code, and your state. And I highly recommend that you enter the exact information that is on your TransUnion credit report. Reason being, the first time I tried to get pre-approved, I was actually denied just for having one letter that was incorrect on my name. So it's very important that the information that you put match your credit profile to the T. Once that's done, you'll be asked to enter your primary source of income. You'll also be asked to enter your annual household income. You'll be asked to enter your housing type and then your monthly mortgage or your rent payment. Now, for me personally, I never recommend putting that you're self-employed. I always would suggest putting that you're employed. Like for me, I employ myself. I am my own employer. I have my own pay stubs. So I always put employed because self-employed usually would look riskier to the lender. So to avoid all of that, just put that you are employed. And put the annual income that is for your household. So if you have a spouse or someone that you live with, technically you can enter their income as well. And then for your housing type, just put whether you rent or you own, and then put your monthly mortgage and your rent payment and just try to get that as accurately as possible. Once you have all that information, you can click submit and then you're good to go and you'll be able to see your pre-approval. Once you're pre-approved, it should look like this. You'll see your limit, your APR. You can accept and continue, or you can hit no thanks. It'll also show, the annual fee. There is not one. The over the credit limit fee, there is none. No foreign transaction fee. It'll give you the fee for late payments and return payments, things like that, as well as all the card benefits that we talked about. So if you are comfortable with that limit and you want to accept the offer, then you can do so. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos like this about credit, funding, and strategies that will help you grow your wealth faster, smarter, and with less stress. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this new card. Let me also know what limit you were pre-approved for. You can also drop your data points. It'll help the community gauge their approval odds, and sharing this type of information is very useful to everyone. Also, let me know if you see this becoming a part of your credit card setup, or do you think it's just a limited time gimmick? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Personally, I think this is one of the smartest credit products that launched this year. It'll really bridge the gap between cashback and simplifying the Amex rewards, all while keeping things transparent and easily accessible. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and you guys have a wonderful day.